What it is, guys, it's Dino. We're back again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for Sifu. Sifu is an fighting beat 'em up action adventure game with a twist. So it sets off in the modern era where you get to pick either a boy or a girl, and you are seeking revenge for the murder of your father, whose disgruntled pupils, those 5 people there, murder him. Basically, that is the summation of the premise of the game, and it is published by a French studio called Slowcap, and it is also published by Microids, and Slowcap are the developers, and it is in the Unreal Engine 4. It is a single player game. It is available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. I think it's also available on Steam, but I got this through the Epic Game Store. It was given to me. Greatly appreciate the team giving me a copy of the game to review and talk about. A really cool game. I do think they've done a really good job of it. The art style is beautiful. Its music is amazing. Obviously, I've kept that stuff out because I don't want to get in trouble. The cool thing is, they've done this really cool thing with this game. Every time you die, you age, and it can become an exponential thing. So if you die in a mission once, 1 death. Die again, that goes up by 2 and 3 and 5 and 7 and 9, and it quickly escalates. So as you get older, you do have a plus and a negative to that. Plus is you become stronger, but a negative is your health depletes. So you have to balance between dying and being alive. I know it may sound weird, but that's basically it. Because the younger you are, the weaker your attacks are, but you're faster. So there's a very interesting system in this game as well. Your skill tree and the attribute tree and all the things that have tied into the game. So learning like weapon mastery, so you can keep weapons alive for longer so they don't break on you in mid-combat, or having the ability to slow down time in quick reaction stuff is tied to your age. So for example, learning a specific fast action hand movement takedown attack, you can't do this if you have become 29 years old or older. It is locked out on you if you get too old, and that is a really cool dynamic and a really cool system that they've put in. And I feel that they have created such an amazing way of showing a tutorial, which is this, which I'm showing now, and showing the intro credits. It is really cool because the intro credits don't progress until you've done the basic fighting tutorial, and it's a really cool way of doing it. I do like the fact that they do a prologue where you play as the bad guy, the leader, Yang as his name is, and you get to play as him at the start of the game, and then it switches and it gives you the choice boy or girl, and it's really well done. I could say that this works on pretty much most controllers. For PC, you can use the Xbox controller, you can use Switch controller, PlayStation 4 and 5 controllers work. You could use 8-bit duos, the Nacon controllers, they all work plug and play perfectly fine. I will say you can't use fight sticks, it won't work as well because it requires the use of both analog sticks, which is the problem. So yes, you could use the 8-bit do fight stick to do the left analog stick, but you would be kind of stuck when it comes to your right analog stick and moving around. So I do have to say that I do like the way that they've done the art style and the way each level plays. It's really cool, and the fact that they've created this system where it will lead you towards where you got to go. However, there are investigative things that you can do throughout the story and the gameplay and the level that you're on to find items of inquiry to fill out your spider web of intrigue regarding the little cabal that they have that wiped out your family. And it's a really cool way of doing it, and I think that is a very nice way of not only pushing the plot story forward for those who really do care about plot and stuff like that and the immersiveness of the world, or for those who are just looking about playing a game that's violent and visceral and wants to get through the story in a simple way. They've tailored this to both different styles of player, and it isn't by any means an easy game. It is a game that will test you, does require good response time, and it is a hard game for me personally because of my disability. I did struggle. I was trying to do things and I would press the wrong button because I was ticking, and that's one of those things for me personally. But I feel that if you are a big action adventure fighter beat 'em up a story game person, if you like your Batman Arkham Knight and your Arkham Asylum and stuff like that, this is indicative of those styles of fightings, and especially this one coming up right now. I love this. The fact that it changes perspective is really cool. It's a really nice way of tying into the history of like side-scrolling fighters, but not. And it actually really does make a really cool way of playing, and it's one of those charming things about it. But if you have picked this game up or are you thinking about picking it up, let me know in the comments. I really want to know. I really know what you guys think about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer as many as I can without giving any spoilers. As always, I don't like giving out spoilers for games. It's a really cool game. I do recommend picking it up if you are on PC. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Even if you are not expecting it to be one of those ones that you'll enjoy, it will surprise you, because I wasn't expecting this to be as good as it is, because it's from a studio I'd never heard of. But it's really, really cool, and I really do recommend it. I love this system where it will age you, and then as you can see, I'll jump forward ahead a bit to show off the way it ages you, and you'll see another one in a moment of how the aging affects you. And I do think that that's a really cool feature, and it makes me think kind of like risk versus reward stuff, and I do like that. I think that is a really cool feature, and I feel that it's something that is very inspirational to other devs, and I feel that this could be one of those games that could be like, oh, look at that, that's really cool. This is what I mean about the age thing. You're locked out at certain levels, and it's really cool about the way they've done it. They've tried to reward you for not dying, but kind of penalize you in the way that if you've died too much, you can't get certain skills. I do think that's really cool, and it's really cool the way they've allowed the character to age. So they've made like 4 or 5 different character models for them. So the character's facial features change, the hairstyle changes. Obviously, this is you playing at age 50, and your hair's grey, and your wardrobe has changed, and the little coins that you have, which they don't actually explain why the coins are what are tied to the aging process, which is, I think it's to do with like the idea of rebirth. But I think it's cool. If you are going to pick this game up, guys, let me know. I'd love to talk about it in the comments. Thanks for checking out the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.